Hello everyone, it's Wednesday, June 3rd, time for What's Up Wednesday. I thought I'd bring that to you. Of course, my name is Rita Holmes and I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! From Ohio. And I just want to welcome everybody here. I'm glad you came and could visit, and don't forget to leave me a comment. Don't forget to like my page that you see this on, and subscribe or follow or join, whichever page you're on. They're all different. But anyway, I'd like for you to do that. And I don't even know why I'm going to start yawning. Every time I do this video, I yawn like crazy. But anyway, I want you to, or I'd like for you to subscribe to my channels or join or whatever, because Facebook, I'm trying to get to 900, at least 900 viewers on my Stamp Crazy VIP group, 900 people that join that, I should say. And then on my Stamp Crazy, or Stamp Crazy by Rita Holmes business page, I think it's 900, could be 1,000. I got a long ways to go on that, and just with my YouTube too, because what I'm trying to do is monetize my channels, and I know I need to do more to do that, but that's, slow steps. Okay, so what am I here for? What's Up Wednesday? It's always a challenge on What's Up Wednesday on what I'm going to talk about. So I think the first thing I'm going to talk about is ways that you can help me in a challenge that Stampin' Up! Has going on for their demonstrators right now. It's called Better Your Best. And what that means is I'm supposed to better my best from my sales from last June of 2025 to this year. Better my best, no matter how much it is, as long as I go over what I did last year, which is a lot. So, the only way I can do that is with your guys' help. So what I'm going to say to you is, if you place a $75 order, you can order the product of the month, which is a cute stamp set. If you like animals, it's really, really cute. I couldn't get a page to where I could print that off, but I hope to soon. And my collaboration with the other girls, for a $50 order, you get that free, which is a video and then 2 PDFs. But what I'm offering for, if you order the $75 order to get the product of the month, that means you get the product of the month. You would get the thing for the video and the 2 PDFs from my collaboration group called Marvelous Lollies. And then you would also get a card kit from me. I will design a card, probably with something new, that you can make, and I'll send you a kit to make 3 of those cards, so you can have 1 to keep for yourself and 2 to send to friends, or send them all 3 out. Don't keep all 3 of them. You don't need 3. You can keep 1, but that way you can send them out. So oh, excuse me, that is my deal to you, is what I'd like, because I'd like to get my sales up. What I'm striving for that has to beat my goal is $1,290, I think is what it is. I gotta do that to beat what I had last year. So I got a ways to go, and I just would like anybody's help for that. I'm going to yawn like crazy. And you know what? I am doing this in the daytime. I usually do these at night, and that's why I'm yawning. But now it's daytime, and I'm still yawning. It must be you guys just relax me or whatever. Another thing, if you live close to me, I am in Hamilton, Ohio, between Cincinnati and Dayton. So if you live in the approximate vicinity of Hamilton, Fairfield, Westchester, Liberty, or out in the Cincinnati suburbs, Dayton suburbs, Springboro, Kettering, all those places, Beaver Creek, there's a lot of places up there too. I'm having oh gosh, this is crazy. I'm having a come craft with me. It's not stamped, just come craft with me this Friday night at a place called Indigo Hippo or Tide Pool. They have two little organizations in there. They have their resale store is Indigo Hippo, and their project thing is Tide Pool. So anyway, I would like to invite you to that. It's from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock. You bring your own project, and we just sit and we chat. We get to know each other. And just craft. You can bring a snack if you want, a snack for yourself, a snack to share, it doesn't matter. They are open, their store's open, and it is a resale of craft supplies. People to come in and donate craft supplies they don't use anymore. Somebody's passed away. They had, can you guys count how many times I've yawned? I should count these one time. But they, somebody passes away or something, they'll bring in all their craft supplies and donate it to them. Then what they do is put the money back into the community. They'll do things to help communities out, like they have a school that's next to them that doesn't have an art program, so they bring those kids over there once a month, I think it is, and they do art projects with them. And they reach out to their community in other ways. I don't know what all that they do, but I know that they bring people in to do different things. They'll have craft alongs with kids or with parents. They open up, this is in an old firehouse, open up the fire doors, the big garage looking door things, and they'll have things that people can just walk in and, try. There's a lot of stuff to shop with. It's any kind of crafts you want to think about is in there. There's everything. So anyway, I invite you to come to that if you don't have anything to do. Oh gosh, I gotta quit yawning. If you don't have anything to do Friday night, please come join us because it will be fun. And I do have a team meeting this Saturday with my team. That's people that have joined under me in Stampin' Up. We're going to have it here at my house. And I have a team of 12 and 9 are showing up. So I think that's really, really good. And we'll have a good time. And they'll learn some stuff, get some information they didn't know, I hope. And we'll have fun. We're going to swap cards, and I think we're going to have a make and take to do, and just all kind. We're going to eat. Of course, we always eat. I'm a Baptist woman anyway, so we eat at anything we do. Everybody has to have food, So now I don't say that lightly. I do. I do go to a Baptist church and that, but we always kid ourselves about the what do I want to say? Kind of like people hear Baptist stuff. It's like, oh, they have all the events where all you do is go and eat. And we do. But we have pretty good spread when we do that. Anyway, I am going to show you something new. I think I already unveiled the stuff that's going to be in the July online exclusives. So, Stampin' Up! Was nice enough to show us some projects that they came up with this. This is an old project. If you have been stamping a while, you have done it. But I want to show you this again because it's really cute with one of the papers that we got. So I'm going to turn the camera around. We are going to look at this project, and I'm going to make one with you for you real quick, okay? So let me turn this around. And I think I'm going to stand up. Now, I was sitting down. Maybe that's what I need to do is quit sitting down when I'm with you guys. I am refreshing my monitor page just so that I can see what's in the screen, I guess, without better words to say. There we go, and he's upside down. Here's my little Frankenstein. Isn't he cute? Let me show you these papers. We have Dracula, and you get 12 of each one in the pack. You get 4 different ones, 12 of each one. So, and I showed you these before, but that's the front, and here's the back, just black and white stripes. Then we have this skeleton guy, and he's black with white stripes. So there's him. This is the little guy that you see there. And he is orange with black stripes. And then we have the pumpkin, which is, we don't need the back piece of it. We have the pumpkin, which is black with orange stripes. So you get the different stripes in here. You get the different faces. You get 12 of each. So you have 48 pieces here. So you could actually make a lot of little gifts. And this is the sour cream container. Remember the old sour cream containers they'd have on tables that was made like this? And so what you do is you can put treats in there. You could decorate it with a to and from if you had people's names specifically that you want to do these to. There's a lot of things you could do to them. They'd look cute in a basket, just all of them together, that you take around and let people pick one, just whatever you want to do with them. But I thought we would do the pumpkin. And I'm going to show you real quick how you do it with this, in case you've forgotten, because this is an old craft. Now, Stampin' Up! Does not carry this paper cripper. But I like the look of the paper crimper because I think it looks more like the old style sour cream holder. So I'm going to turn this over. It's right side up, so I am going to put tape on this side, up here, and down here, because I don't need it on both sides of that. So let's just start at the top here and go around. So I'm taking tear and tape. It's not as messy as glue. It holds really good. And let me show you a trick. If you want that to really be, instead of tearing it and it be jagged, lay something there and pull that and you get a straight edge. So let's do this side here. And I'm putting that as close to the edge as I can get it. Forgot which hand I needed to free up. And then we're going to take that. Okay, I'm going to take and put it on this end right here. Forgot which end I was doing this at. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So I'm going to put it just in between those two lines. I don't need it to overlap them, the two tear and tape. So I'll put that right up to the edge, that there, and tear it. And there, that's good. So we want to make sure all of that is just put down really good. So I just kind of run my finger over it, or you can take your bone folder. In my case, I can take my pot scrubber, because I like my pot scrubber, and just kind of burnish those down. Then I'm going to take a pick tool, and I'm going to take off the papers. Oh, get in there. Come on. There we go. So there we go. We have all the papers taken off. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to fold this so my sides make a tube, okay? And I'm just going to fold that enough that it just covers that tape. So I'm just going to put that at this edge and put it on straight, and then I'll come, yeah, I will. We just roll it on there. It's easier that way. Sometimes it's just roll it on there. Thing of it is trying to make sure you get it really straight on one edge. I could do this any other time if I wasn't on here doing it. Okay, I'm going to do that and press that really hard. And I'm going to bring this down. Just want to make sure that you have your edges there. And then what I do, well, once I get my edges on there, right? There we go. It's usually easier than this. There we go. I'm going to take my fingers and I'm going to press on this. Roll that in there. Really good. It's not got the tape all the way covered, so we got to make sure we cover that tape. There we go. Now we got it. And it doesn't want to stick. I need to lay it down and just, I take my pick tool and run it along that edge. And that way you can burnish it really good. Because this is long enough, it goes almost to the other edge. And that way we can get that burnished really good if we use both edges and have that down. So when you fill that with candy, it'll straighten up. Plus we're going to take the pumpkin at the top and we're going to squeeze that, keeping our edges together. Okay. And then you can take and burnish that with your bone folder or whatever, because you want to make sure that that stays shut. Now what you're going to do at this point, you would fill it full of candy or whatever you want to put in there for a treat, and then you're going to take, you've got this one folded to where you see his face, okay? So you're going to take this and you're going to pinch it this way and make sure that those edges meet. See how I'm making sure that those edges meet up there? So that it's straight. And then we're going to burnish that down. Now at this point, if you don't have a crimper, you can leave it just like this. Nothing looks bad with it. Isn't he cute though? He's really cute. But you can take a crimper if you have one. Remember these? They're made by Fiskars, and you roll them. So what I'm going to do is show you how to do that. If you forgot how to use one of these, you're going to just stick that into the roller and pinch it. Should have did it with the other hand, because that way I don't have to switch this hand. We'll get in there. There we go. Now we got it. And then you're going to roll it. And I hear it click. 1, 2, 3. I do it 3 times. And roll it back out. And there's what I get. And then I'm going to take the other end. I'm going to stick it in there. See, I keep wanting to do that with the other hand. I don't know why. But I'm going to stick that in there and go 1, 2, 3. I actually did 4 on that. I got heavy-handed. And there's your little treat container. Now you can put a hole in here because that's taped. So you could put a hole in here, punch a hole, add a tag to it, or you could do it to the side. On the pumpkin, you could add some little leaves on it, you know, die cut some stamp, some leaves, and you can add that to there. You can do so many things with it. Same thing with this little guy, if I get him going straight. And you can add a tag and whatever kind of embellishment you would want on it. Or you can leave them plain and just have them shaped with candy in them. Aren't these cute? And it's the old sour cream containers. We make it just like that, like we used to. But these have faces. You don't have to cut it. It's 6x6 paper. Makes a nice size one. This would be good for great for projects, for like school parties, especially kindergarten and first grade. They would love them. And you get 48 pieces, which is more than enough for a classroom of kids. So there you go. That's my little project for today. I think it's cute. All you need is a piece of 6x6 paper, and this is called, when it comes out in July, that way you can get ahead on your Halloween stuff, it's called Spooktacular 6x6 DSP. So get a pack of that, have a roll of the 1/4 inch tear and tape, and that is all you need for this. And a crimper if you want to crimp them. Other than that, well, it's not all you need. You need some candy to put in them. My 2 are sealed. They have nothing in them. Nobody wants mine. They're just samples. So I thought that would be fun to make and, you know, give to kids, give to adults, you know. If you work, you could make them up and have them on your desk for coworkers that walk by, whatever. So there's just some ideas for that. And I talked about my challenge, and we actually get a tote, little bag that will hold the stamp and the positioner that they just brought out. I'm not so concerned about winning that as I am about reaching my goal, for the fact that when a challenge comes up, I like to take a challenge. But sometimes I just need help with those challenges. So I'm reaching out to all of you, and I don't want you to feel obligated, but I do. If you feel like you would want to help me, I would certainly appreciate it. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a great, great day. Of course, you know, it's hump day, so we're halfway through the week. Get through Thursday and Friday and have a wonderful weekend. I have a busy one coming up. If you can come to Indigo Hippo on Friday night, that would be great. Make sure you bring something to work on, because that's what we all do, is just take something. I usually take a kit or something that doesn't take up a lot of space, and it's not hard to carry. So I can just work on something like that, and it's more mindless than if I was making cards, you know, that I had to get done. So anyway, just wanted to let you all know that, and I'd appreciate any of the support that you can give me, and you've given me a lot already, and I just want to get my numbers up higher. So refer your friends to my page if you like it, and, you know, tell them about it and let them come and, you know, decide if they like it and wanna join me either through YouTube or Facebook. So you guys have a great day, and I will see you on Saturday for Simply Saturday. Bye.